Hey race fans, this is Chet Christner with your Comp Cam's top 5 moments on FloRacing from this past week.
Bushmeyer's in there. Oh boy, Bushmeyer, oh but big time problems. Casey Bushmeyer hard into the wall.
Number 5 happens quick. Qualifying round 1 of Radio versus the World during No Mercy 13 at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Casey Bushmeyer cuts his Corvette loose and almost instantly it stands up and takes off towards the right lane wall. The resulting impact darn near bakes his beans, left a burning debris field behind, and sent pressurized tanks spinning down the racetrack. Fortunately, Casey's able to walk away unscathed. Can't say the same for the vet. He had a lot of rotation right there, tire spin, but he is so close to Kevin Thomas Jr. for your top spot. Out of turn number 4, we're going to drag race it out. Holy hot mama, that was close. Perfection is our number 4 at the 55th running of the Western World Championship and a first visit to Yuma, Arizona's Cocopah Speedway for the USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car Series. Qualifying time, and Jake Swanson rolls out in the Team Arizona Racing 21 AZ car and kicks off his night with a quick time and a new track record on the 3/8 mile. That starts him 6th in the heat race where Swanson runs down race leader Kevin Thomas Jr. and with a last lap, last corner pass, picks up the win by a mere 0.003 of a second. Swanson would then roll off 6th in the A-main event and from there storm to the front and on to victory in a feature that went green to checker, completing his clean sweep of the night and the first clean sweep in USAC national competition since 2019.
Here comes the lap traffic with half a lap to go, and Robert leading the way towards turn 3.
Robert only took the lead here on the white flag lap. Oh, look at this. David to the inside. Oh, a little contact, and it'll be David inside of Robert. Stand by, scorers. Oh, it will be Robert beating David to the line.
It's Mid-Atlantic Championship weekend at Georgetown Speedway for our number 3 where brothers David and Robert Smith are locked in a tussle on the final lap of the Delaware Super Truck feature. Robert gets out front to the white flag and looks to have David covered when they enter the final 2 corners. Robert slips wide, parks on the tail lap traffic, and David is quick to capitalize, charging to the inside and singeing Robert's sideburn. Robert battles back, however, and picks up the win by his nose at the line.
New leader at lap 33. It's the 20 of Alex Bright, but Bobby Butler tried to drive down to the inside. They're both going to push wide. Briggs Danner's going to slip by Bright for second and try and put the slide job on Bobby Butler for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 3 and 4, Butler cuts it back down underneath at the line. Leader is still Bobby Butler.
Are you kidding me? 3 cars going for the win.
Number 2 happens at Bridgeport Motorsports Park Sprintoberfest during the USAC East Coast 360s feature where Bobby Butler's out front with Alex Bright and Briggs Danner in hot pursuit. Fence post formation out of 2 when Alex Bright kicks loose a swarm of bees and a bag full of holes in what would turn into our race of the week. Slide jobs, big runs, and wall rides all the way around the track, and all while working through lap traffic. Final lap and Bobby Butler trips on the cushion and is flung into a vicious roll that would end his night and land him in a hospital with fractured vertebrae. Normally that would be enough. We wouldn't use this footage for a top 5 or race of the week, but Bobby's going to be okay. Had a tremendous run going, and with such an epic race to watch live, I had to ask if we could use it. Anyway, Allentown hot shoe Briggs Danner would go on to win the feature, his 12th of the year with the series, as well as wrap up the 2022 USAC East Coast Championship. Congrats to Briggs, and get well soon, Bobby.
Back up to full speed in turn 1 with Jimmy Blewett outside.
Jimmy Blewett got a great start on the outside of that number 7 machine. They're side by side up the back straightaway. Oh, contact, hang on!
And McKennedy, the championship contender, spins to the inside as Kyle Bonsignor leaped over his front wheel.
And it's the season finale for the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour at Martinsville Speedway for our number 1. Restart with 8 to go, and points leader John McKennedy's out front next to Jimmy Blewett when the field refires. McKennedy gets his tail feathers tickled, which sends him askew and into Blewett. Bonsignor tries to clear to the inside, but launches over the championship contender McKennedy as chaos ensues. McKennedy was quick to pull pivot and amazingly rejoins the field. NASCAR Cup Series driver Corey LaJoie inherited the lead and took the win along with the grandfather clock, while McKennedy's persistence would salvage him a 12th place finish just 6 points ahead of Ron Silk. That never-give-up attitude would earn John McKennedy his first NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour title.
A lot of emotion, though. I felt like we were this close from winning a grandfather clock. We had such a great car. That last restart, we come off with 2, and I felt a big bump from behind, and next thing you know, I was crashing. So I don't know what the hell happened. Just I don't know if I got hooked or what, but disappointing for sure. I thought Jimmy and I were the clash of the field there at the end, but the end of the day, we're champions, and that was the big picture. I can't thank all my guys enough, and my car owners, Tim, Cheryl, Lapine. It's a huge group effort.